What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel we talk everything EDC gear here. And today we have quite a treat right here. We have what feels like 1, 2, maybe 3 knives to check out in this package. With that being said, doing the honors today, we have the Tuya Wrath. This is the V2. This one's all blacked out titanium with a DLC on that savage drop point dual ground blade right there, which I love so much. It is a frame lock. Really been having a great time with the Wrath 2 because the Wrath 1 from Tuya was already so great. So the 2, it's just basically perfecting that formula a little bit more and really makes a great EDC knife. So I'm having a blast with this one. Of course, this knife that's doing the honors today and every other knife that you see in this video, including the ones in the package, of course, will be linked down below. So if you want to check availability, prices, variants, all that good stuff, check those links in the description and also in the pinned comments as well. If you end up purchasing a knife through those links, it does help out the channel at 0 extra cost to you. All right, there we go. Come on now. All right, just remember these have the little sticky stuff anyway, so there'll be some tape plus the sticky stuff from the package by default. And man, we got quite a bit of knives right here, so let's make some room. We got, boom, a Divo knife. Wonder what that one is. Then we got another Divo knife. What? Then we got, you guessed it, a Divo knife. Okay. What else is in here? Some packing peanuts. All right, check that out. So all kinds of Divo knives. Let's check out the next Divo knife. And this one is, ladies and gentlemen, the MASH V2.5 with bronze titanium. And we have a black wash 154 cm steel blade. All right, we got the typical Divo knives box right here. This one has, whoa, a huge microfiber Divo cloth right here. So yeah, you add to really clean your knife with this one. All right, that definitely makes a great sort of like disassemble station, right? If you're like cleaning your knives or disassembling your knives or what have you. You know, it's nice to have that as a large microfiber cloth. And then there's the knife. All right, so let's check it out here. Let's make some room, shall we? Boom. So this one dropped, I want to say a little bit earlier this year, 2024. And I was in the middle, I was actually working during the hours that this one dropped. And I missed the drop by like a hair. And it got sold out right away. So beautiful design right here. So first things first, the titanium handles, right? Finish in the bronze color right here, look really good. I feel like when I was looking at Lefty's video, like the video didn't do it justice. Now that I have it here on my hands, like it feels like much more like premium. Like it definitely looked premium in his video, but it definitely seen it in person. Like goes a long way. Also, the handles have like some micro milling that you can barely see with the naked eye, but you know, it just kind of gives you a good like feel for it and like a nice premium finish to it as well. There's even this little section up here, which gives it a little bit of personality right there. All the hardware on this one is blacked out. Even the Divo knives or DK or Donkey Kong, always joking around. So Divo knives pivot right there, nice and embossed. Here's what it looks like, by the way, when it's not black. So it's a little bit easier, I think, to see it in this finish as compared to the black finish. And this is the Growler V2. We'll come back to this one in just a moment. We also unbox this one as part of this whole package. So if you haven't checked the unboxing on the Growler V2, definitely check it out. Another banging design from Divo knives. We'll come back to that one in a moment. But yeah, similar deal here. We have an opening hole, and that's going to be our deployment options for thumb deployment, reverse flick. So let's do the thumb deployment first, shall we? Boom. Okay. That felt really good. Liner lock and reverse flick. Okay, that felt really good too. Boom. Okay, that liner lock feels... Okay, that reverse flick feels really good. Good access to that liner, by the way. Right, got a little cutout section right there. And you simply push it out of the way, let it drop. It's not a guillotine drop, as you can see, right? Requires a little bit of a shake. It is on ball bearings, I want to say. So you could do the slow roll opening, or you could do the low handle drop like that. Get creative with it. So let's talk about the blade. So this one has a black wash to it. We got, again, 154 cm going on here. A little bit of oil, I think. Let's wipe that away. And we have a beautiful sheep's foot. Some people might call it reverse tanto. I'm going to go with the sheep's foot geometry here. And is this a hollow ground? Okay, feels like a hollow ground. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, that is, I mean, if this is not a hollow ground, then I don't know. I'm about to delete the channel because this definitely feels like a hollow ground right here. And by the way, I'm loving it already. There were other variants of the Mash V2.5 when this one dropped. I think there was a Savage belt satin finish. There was even like a flame titanium handle one as well. I mean, this one came out like banging from the beginning. I really hope that they drop another one of this, another one of the Mash V2.5 soon, because man, this is a great killer design right here. So I'll tell you what, typically I'm not a huge fan of like blacked out blades. I like more of a satin or belt satin finish and things like that, but for some reason it does it. Like it really complements the bronze really well here, right? So got some good jimping going on in the spine of the blade right there, which is solid, right? You're nice and locked in. And the ergonomics on this handle, like check out the profile right there, right? You could standard grip here, right? Gives plenty of room if you have larger hands. I got my average medium hands, so not the biggest, not the smallest. And there's your hammer grip right there. So yeah, plenty of room to grip wherever feels comfortable for you. You don't have a finger choil on this one like you do on many other Divo 9s, but you sort of like, you really don't need it. Like you can forward choke as close to the edge of the blade there as you want. You'll still be in a safe position. You'll be good to go. And it is a liner lock, so there should be no issues with, you know, putting unnecessary pressure on the lock bar when deploying it or nothing like that. It also, I mean, if I were a lefty, right, you know, could operate it just fine with my left hand. As you guys know, my left hand is not functional whatsoever, or at least doesn't have the same dexterity, anywhere close to the same dexterity as my right hand. And yeah, making it work. Of course, that pocket clip is a wire pocket clip, which is reversible. Deep carry. This thing goes in and out of the pocket. Pretty good. Good tension to it. And when I'm bearing down on it, pocket clip wise, that's a good 9.5 out of 10. Right there. You get some really good work done with this knife, I'll tell you that. Also aesthetic wise, I like how sort of the two parallel lines from the hole on the blade sort of match these two lines in the knife handle, right? That's a good attention to detail, good attention to knife design right there. Really digging that, gives it a whole level of personality to it. And again, this bronze titanium, for some reason, again, I underestimated how good this looks when I first saw Lefty going over these knives in his channel. But now that I have it in person, again, I can't stress this enough. It looks so good. It looks so nice in person. All the corners, you know, edges are nice and rounded off. There's no hot spot here anywhere, even back here. Everything is nice and rounded. Like it feels like a good knife through and through. Reverse grip, boom, we're good to go. Friday night gas station fighting grip. If you're fighting for your Slurpee, like Kevin, boom, you're good to go. The Bacall grip. I mean, come on, you know, either grip, whatever grip, right? You are good to go. Now, you have a very utilitarian tip right here. It's for utility cuts and drug cuts. This thing is going to be really nice. Package opening. You can also do a pinch grip as well. You got a little bit of belly for whatever it is you're slicing, cutting. I mean, this thing is going to perform very well based on the geometry. So we'll do our scientific cutting test in just a moment. Let's do some size comparisons. Here's the Divo Pony Stout. It's a little bit of a smaller one right there. And the Divo Growler V2. It's a little bit of a taller blade, more belly, right? It's actually a little bit shorter than the Mash V2. Check that out. All right, look at that, you guys. So yeah, awesome designs from Divo knives. Again, if you're new to Divo knives, I mean, you got to check out their knives because they have some of the most ergonomic, friendly, fidgety, well-built, premium materials for a great price sort of blend that you could possibly pick up in the market right now. And these things sell out instantly. Like a lot of times when they do a drop, you know, they could be dropping a couple hundred to maybe 1,000 or so knives. They sell often instantly within like a few hours. So yeah, this is definitely a company you want to follow closely. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. And they do make great knives that are ergonomically friendly, functional with great fit and finish. They're, you know, they often prototype knife designs and they check prototypes. And if something doesn't work, they'll send it back and make it better and improve. And often when you have a version that's a V2, like the Growler here, you already know this is a, you know, an improved version of the Growler V1, right? Same thing with some of the other, like the 2.5, right? So it's already an improved version of the original version. They're often always taking in feedback from other knife, you know, taking feedback from the community as a whole. Just learning, you know, how to better improve, make the designs even better. So let's do some of the traditional, I guess, knives that we do here in the channel, the PM2, the Para 3, right? Check it out. A little bit larger than the Para 3, but definitely shorter than the PM2. Take a look there for yourself. Here's the Demko AD 20.5 and the Shark Cub, right? So it's definitely a little bit bigger than the AD 20.5, but you know, definitely the Shark Cub is a lot smaller. Here are two very popular knives from last year, the Civivi Vision FG and the Sentinel Strike, right? Both of these are going to be a little bit larger, right? But on the budget side of things, budget materials as well. And last but not least, two other budget kings from last year, the Pyrite and the Raccoon. All right, and out of these two, the Raccoon is actually the one that matches the mash size the best. Take a look there for yourself. And again, the idea here is to give you more or less a ballpark, right, size wise, if you own any of those other knives. Okay, kind of where the mash V2.5 falls in. But man, this feels great in the hand. Loving that bronze titanium. You don't really see bronze titanium all that much, and it was really well executed here. It's nice and also milled, right, on the on both handles actually. The non-liner side, you'll probably see it from right there, and the liner side also. Let's do our scientific cutting test, of course. This one is a factory edge, but not brand new out of the box, so it has already been seeing some use. It's part of the pass around. It's still holding a pretty good edge. You guys be the judge there. Well, let's get some full slices. Boom. And you have a pretty long or lengthy cutting length right there. So yeah, this thing is going to cut very, very well. So we know I can cut paper all day, every day. What about some cardboard? I have some Amazon box cardboard right here. Single wall. Remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle like this. And it's going to look something like this. Here we go. I'm going to do a little bit slower at first, so you guys can see the action. Right now I'm going to do a little bit more of my normal pace. And one last one. Oh, I lied. One last one. There we go. It just went through that cardboard like it's nothing. Like it's absolutely nothing. And again, 154 cm, all right, pretty good steel. It's a little bit better than D2 14C. It's like a tier above a D2 14C 28N and Nitro V, right? It's a lower tier than something like S35 VN or S30V, right? So it's pretty good. And again, you're getting the premium handles with the titanium right there. That feels awesome. Very well built, right? And you have that black back spacer, so it kind of completes the whole aesthetics of the bronze on black going on here. All the hardware is matching. Big hardware, by the way. This is TA, so that's the way to go, no doubt. And very nice and well aligned right there. So yeah, you guys rate it in the comments. How sharp is this guy? How much of an edge has it retained? Let me know. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the Divo Mash. Sounds like smash, but mash without the S. It's like mashed potatoes. The Divo Mash V2.5, right? Pretty solid EDC knife right here. Again, great first impression. You guys know the drill by now. This is just an unboxing and first reaction video. And so far, this one is definitely hasn't disappointed on that department, making a great first impression. So obviously I have to carry the knife. I got to get a feel for what carrying the knife is all about before actually providing you with a review video. So that's coming up here in the channel sometime in the future, after I've been able to carry this knife for some time, gather as much feedback as I possibly can. So if you're not yet subscribed, this will be a great time to subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you found value out of this video, it will definitely be greatly appreciated. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this knife will be available by the time you're watching this video. It really depends. So always check those links in the description and the pinned comments. You never know, right? I do know that these knives sell fast, right? Anytime Divo knives does a drop, right? These knives just going out of stock like that. So definitely check out those links. There are other variants to this knife as well that you might be interested in also. And just check out Divo knives in general, right? They got some awesome knives through and through that I've really been falling in love with more and more as time goes by. I'm going to put a video card right here on the left-hand side for the Growler V2 and another video card right here on the right side for the Pony Stout. So check out the unboxing on either one of those. Again, check out Divo knives in general, guys. If you made it to the end, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It really means a ton to me. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day or night or afternoon, whatever it is you got going on at the time of watching this video. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. This one or this one. Peace.